love working on motorcycles. It's hard work, but at the same time, I need to use my brain to do it. And the rewards afterwards are such a great payoff. Doesn't always go as planned though, but that makes me love it even more. For me, wrenching on motorcycles is more about problem solving than actually turning wrenches. I've got some trouble codes. Let's go ahead and take a look at 2 ways to look them up and then do some problem solving to fix the issue. Let's get started. All right, this process is not as difficult as I'm leading you to believe it is. Now I have the LED push button ignition. If you have the keyed ignition, just go ahead and turn your key to off if your bike is on. Then to start, you're gonna push the odometer reset button in and you're gonna hold it. You'll see your speedometer and odometer light up. Then you're gonna turn your keyed ignition to ignition. For me, I'm just gonna push the push button LED. You see everything light up, the speedometer cycle, and it's gonna say diagnostic. From here, you're just gonna let go of the odometer reset button. Then push the odometer reset button just once. It's gonna go to ECM. If there's an N, you have no trouble codes. Hit it again, it's gonna go to BCM. If there's a Y, you have trouble codes. You hit it again, it'll say Speedo. If you have trouble codes, it will say Y. I don't have any trouble codes for the Speedo. Press it again, it goes back to diagnostic. Press it again, ECM. Let's check my BCM trouble codes. So to do this, I'm just gonna hold the odometer reset button down for 5 seconds. After that, you can see the trouble codes here. And here's mine: 2141, 2146, 2151, 2156, 2161. If you have the service manual, you would think that these codes would be in the service manual, but no, they don't have them in there. This is the next best thing. This is an easier way to search for them anyway. I have the link to this website in the description. So it's Fuel Moto. These guys are out of Appleton, Wisconsin, about 20 minutes away from where I grew up. These guys have absolutely no idea that I'm including them in this video, and there's no sponsorship here. But they do sell tuners, including the Vance & Hines FP3 and DynoJet, a few others. I get absolutely nothing for including them in this video. But if you do buy from them, go ahead and tell them I sent you. Now here you can see the exact same procedure that I just laid out for you a moment ago. And if you scroll all the way down, you can see the codes down here. P codes, C codes, B codes, and U codes. P codes indicate an issue with the ECM. C codes indicate an issue with the ABS. U codes indicated a communication problem with the modules. But what we have here are B codes that are set by the radio or the BCM. Let's go down here to our B codes. So our first code is 2141, which is right here. So that's left front turn signal output open. That tells me when I swapped out the license plate and signal relocation kit, it caused a little bit of an issue. So the next one is 2146, right front turn signal output open. Same deal there. 51, left turn signal output open. 61, brake lamp output open. So basically what this is telling me, I confused the ECM when I swapped out the relocation kit. My guess is I'll just have to clear these and everything will be fine. Now that I see all the codes here, I can clear them from here. I can push and hold the odometer reset button here again for 5 seconds and that will clear the codes. Once the trouble codes are cleared, it will say clear on the screen. But I'm going to show you the easy way to look up codes and to clear them. Let's do that. This is the Vance & Hines FP3 ECU tuner. It's a great tuner and I'll go into detail in another video on this of everything you can do. But in this video, I'm going to focus on another feature of the Fuelpak 3. The ability to read trouble codes quickly and easily and clear them when you're done. You need a smartphone to connect to the FP3, but it's really simple. You can do it in one of 3 ways. You can go to fuelpak.vanceandhines.com/download, or you can look up on your smartphone app store, search for Fuelpak 3, or you could just open up the manual here and scan the barcode. Next, we'll go over to the left side of the bike and we'll locate the 6-pin CAN bus adapter. And we'll go ahead and plug in the FP3. Next, we'll turn on the ignition, but word of warning, once you turn that ignition on, this Fuelpak 3 is married to this bike. It cannot be used with any other bikes. It will forever and always be part of this bike. And then you'll see the LED light up, cycle through. Now we're connected. Then go to your Bluetooth settings to connect the Fuelpak 3. Look for where it says other devices and click on the one that says VIN. Open up the Vance & Hines app and then it will start updating firmware. Go ahead and install now. And once that's ready, we'll go ahead and look at the trouble codes. So to find the trouble codes, all you have to do is click on maintenance, read trouble codes. And now here you can see all the trouble codes that we saw earlier doing it the hard way. Clear trouble codes, all you have to do is click on clear trouble codes and it's going to clear them. And with any luck, all these trouble codes won't come back. If they do come back, then I need to do some more research and investigation and figure out why.
All right, let's see if our trouble code issue is gone now. Oh, light went out. So far, so good. Let's ride a little bit, see if it comes back. If not, we're golden, pony boy. Oh, not a good sign. Leave it run a bit. And I think she might be back.
All right, after clearing the trouble codes, check them again, only one remains, and that's B2161, and that's brake light lower open. And I tested the brake lights, they don't work. And with my multimeter, I checked for continuity between the switches and the connections up by the battery here. Perfect continuity. Then I checked for full continuity between everything, and then checked for continuity between the connections leading from the battery to the lights, and it's just fine. So something's going on with these connections. So I'm gonna redo them. I think that's gonna solve the problem. Let's get started. All right, that did the trick. That was the issue. I was able to look up the trouble codes, figure out what they mean, clear them, and if there were any remaining, figuring out what those mean, and then problem solving that issue. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, you may like this one down here too.